Thanksgiving dinner. You and your family and closest friends have all put a 1 day pause on your busy lives to sit around and enjoy each other's company. Conversations are buzzing with the goings on in the past year and exciting plans for the coming holidays. Everything is going well until Grandma, the matriarch of the group, begins to complain of sudden back pain and a feeling of panic disorientation. Then she hits the floor. The room flies into a frenzy. No one knows what to do or what has just happened. Someone has the sense to call 911, but other than that, you and your family are at a loss. Hopelessness overwhelms you. The feeling of not knowing what to do in an emergency situation can be devastating, especially when that emergency involves a loved one. The only way for you to avoid getting stuck in that situation is to educate yourself on proper basic life-saving skills, or BLS. If there are more people that have been properly trained and more people that have the proper equipment, then more lives can be saved. Everyone needs to learn BLS. As a combat medic in the United States Army for the past 10 years, I have had the opportunity to apply my skills many times in the field and in the hospital. But I have also had to use my skills when I least expected to. Car accidents happen all the time. People fall ill or pass out at social functions and on airplanes. It takes time for paramedics to respond to any situation, and calling 911 may not always be an option, like on an airplane. According to the American Heart Association, the actions taken within the first 5 minutes of any emergency situation are the most important. Getting oxygen to the brain quickly can be the difference between life and death, and getting oxygen to the brain can easily be done with proper BLS. As an American Red Cross certified CPR BLS instructor, I get to hear lots of stories about what other people have experienced. Many have been in the situation like the one I described earlier and felt the heartbreaking helplessness of not knowing what to do. It is often the inspiration for them coming to my class. I have also heard success stories from people who are recertifying to keep their skills fresh. They tell me about how their use of BLS and automatic external defibrillators, AEDs, have saved lives. I hear from construction workers, office workers, and from stay-at-home mothers and fathers about how important it was to them to know these skills when it mattered most. There are several other skills that are encompassed in BLS certification. Bleeding control, mindset, and how to act are very important parts of BLS. The more that is learned, the better a person can respond to any situation. Using BLS and learning how to use an AED are the most important first steps. They don't have to be the last ones. The field of emergency medicine is extensive and can go beyond being a first responder and even become a career. It is true that death is a part of life, but with the proper skills, death can be avoided or postponed. If you get a BLS certification, you could be the one that gives that life back.